You know who she is, Sage Steele? Sage Steele. She's outspoken, controversial. Sage Steele is also leaving ESPN after settling her lawsuit. Steele is out at the self-proclaimed worldwide leader of sports, leaving to speak her mind without being called to HR. Just wants to have her freedom back. According to Variety, Sage Steele, the veteran ESPN sportscaster who became better known in recent years for her stances on hot topics like coronavirus vaccinations and more, has left the Disney sports giant. Steele joined ESPN in 2007. She said on social media that she had recently settled the lawsuit with her employer after she was suspended in 2021 for comments she made on an outside podcast about getting vaccinated, how women dress, former President Barack Obama's lineage. Having successfully settled my case with ESPN Disney, I have decided to leave so I can exercise my First Amendment rights more freely, Steele said. I am grateful for so many wonderful experiences over the past 16 years and I'm excited for my next chapter. Steele had alleged in a 2022 lawsuit that Disney and ESPN retaliated against her for the comments she made during the podcast hosted by Jay Cutler, taking away high-profile assignments. She charged the companies had breached her contract and violated her free speech rights. If you'll recall, in a conversation with former NFL QB Jay Cutler, Steele discussed identifying as biracial versus choosing either black or white. Watch.
When you fill out your census, I'm like, well, I don't know when the last time I filled out my census was, but if they make you choose a race, she's like, what are you gonna put? I go, well, both. She's like, well, you can't. She goes, well, what if Barack Obama chose black and he's biracial? I'm like, well, congratulations to the president. That's his thing. I go, I think that's fascinating considering his black dad was nowhere to be found, but his white mom and grandma raised him. But hey, you do you. I'm gonna do me. I think I respect everyone's decision. I really do. But to mandate it is sick and it's scary to me in many ways. But I have a job that I love, and frankly, a job that I need. But again, I love it. I just, I'm not surprised it got to this point, especially with Disney. I mean, a global company like.
Yes. Well, she no longer works there. She no longer works at Disney and ESPN, so she can carry her free speech elsewhere. I love free speech. I don't agree with a bit of hers, but I love free speech. I absolutely do. ESPN released the following statement after Steele's on her departure, and here it is. It's pretty short. ESPN and Sage Steele have mutually agreed to part ways. We thank her for her many contributions over the years. So I guarantee you that the folks upstairs said it better not be, they were working for one sentence, okay? They really wanted one sentence here, but they settled for that. Thank you, have a good day. Bless your heart, they say in the South. Bless her heart. I think that's really what their statement was saying. No matter what you believe, that's what they were saying. Folks are already doing what they do on social media. Let's just sample it. Let's just sample it. She got some support too, but here's this one. Sage Steele and Jason Whitlock doing My Pillow commercials and defending racist. I don't know that that's unfair. I'm sorry, but I don't know that that's unfair. Sage Steele and Jason Whitlock are getting ready to do a My Pillow commercial on Fox. Stranger things have happened, okay? Okay, when he's not kissing up Tucker Carlson, okay, his bag, that was his bag for so many years, and they'll get together on something or another. Elon Musk will help him figure it out. Sage told Variety in 2017, quote, because people hate on her, and this is what she had to say. She tries to ignore furor on places like Twitter, now X. The more people have been vocal about me, the stronger I've gotten. And the easier it's gotten for me to not really pay attention and not really care, she said in an interview. She won't let social media furor distract her from her job or family. I don't have enough hours in the week for those two things. So let's talk money, shall we? How much money did Sage Steele settle for? Well, in June, multiple outlets reported ESPN offered her slightly more than $500,000 to part company. At the time, her attorney, powerhouse Brian Freeman, issued a statement saying they would not be accepting that amount. There's already speculation Ms. Steele may join some other far leaning to the right colleagues or ex-colleagues, and she may be headed to Fox's Outkick. That's billed as the conservative alternative to ESPN. I don't know where she'll end up next. I generally do not let others define me, Mayor. Easier said on some days than others, but I know who I am, okay? And I think that that's a positive way of doing things. But I also think you gotta sometimes listen to other people. Just take a sampling of people who are reasoned in their approach to your take on some things. It's helped me learn. I don't know about you, Mayor, but it's helped me learn. She seems vapid to me, always has.
Yeah, I also think, I see the grift in this person. I'm not here to question her intelligence or any of that. I definitely think what's telling is the absolute lack of regard for truth. Let's just dissect her statement with Jay. First, you can be black and white on the census. They asked that question, if you're of more than one race. Secondly, the idea that you're on TV bragging, on a podcast bragging about not filling out your census form is absolutely un-American. Like this is the disgusting nature that we move in. The idea that she thinks Barack Obama has the ability to determine his race means you don't understand what America is. Racial is a social construct. Barack Obama is not a powerful person, powerful enough where he can determine what black is. America said what black is, regardless of what he named himself on a census document. Her problem is the problem of self-identity. Self-identity is one thing, but how the world sees you, black woman, Sage Steele, black woman, regardless if you want to say it or not, you are a black woman, and there will be an incident in America that will show you that. You don't get to name yourself, unfortunately. Black is not something we chose, it is something the world told us about. Barack Obama didn't choose black, he is black. And that is what America said. One drop makes you so. So whether you want to be cool because your mother is white, Miss Sage Steele, go ahead and try to play that game. America will remind you quickly, you are still one of us when we have to deal with you. Sorry.
Yeah, well said. And it is a game, isn't it? It's a game, and it puts white up here. I'm not going to release that. And you're right, America defined it right down to the drop. You are so right. And by the way, Barack Obama is someone's child. His parents are gone now. He didn't pick them, and I don't know why you're bringing him up.